We begin with the top story where former Laikipia Governor Moses Lenolkulal has been fined a total of 85.4 million shillings for the offences of conflict of interest and unlawful acquisition of public property, or serve cumulatively 8 years in jail. The former governor, who has been barred from occupying public office for 10 years, also had his former proxy, Hezbon Ndadi, also fined 83 million shillings, or serve 8 years in jail. The former governor was yesterday found guilty of using his company, Oryx Service Station, to supply fuel to Samburu County during his tenure as governor. Emmanuel Toh reports.
After postponing his sentence multiple times Thursday from the original schedule of around 3 p.m., finally the Anti-Corruption Court Chief Magistrate Thomas Nzioki came back with his verdict for the 11 convicts, including the ex-Samburu Governor Moses Lenolkulal. Nzioki sentencing Lenolkulal and businessman Hezbon Ndadi, who acted as a proxy for the ex-governor, to refund the money they had stolen in the unlawful acquisition of public property.
Each one of you to pay a fine of 1 million in default to serve 4 years imprisonment. That's the first limb. Under Section 1B, as read with Section 2A of ASECA, first accused person, you shall then pay a mandatory fine in the sum of 83,460,995. That sum is equivalent to twice the benefit after apportioning the public funds unlawfully acquired between yourself and the 11th accused person. The 11th accused person, Hezbon Ndadi, you shall also pay a fine of 83,460,995.
The governor was also sentenced to pay a fine of another 1 million shillings for the offence of conflict of interest.
Under count 3, the first accused person, Moses Lenolkulal, now convicted of a charge of conflict of interest, contract provision, Section 42(3), as read with Section 48(1) of ASECA. I hereby sentence you under provision of Section 48(1)(a) of the Act to pay a fine of 1 million in default. You serve 4 years imprisonment. That's for count number 3. In count number 3, I'm not imposing any mandatory sentence.
Apart from the fines, the governor is also barred from holding any other public office for the next 10 years.
That sentence, and pursuant to the provision of Section 64 of the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act number 3 of 2003, accused person, you are hereby disqualified from being elected or appointed to any public office for a period of 10 years from the date of this particular judgment.
The other 9 convicts, who are officials at the county, got a slap on the wrist with 700,000 shillings each, or serve a 4-year sentence for the offences. They are former County Secretary Stephen Letinina, former Chief Officers Daniel Nakuo, Josephine Lenasalia, Ruben Lemuneyete, and Milton Lenolngenje. The rest are Geoffrey Kitewan, Paul Lolmingan, Lilian Balanga, and Bernard Lesurmat. 40 other serving and former county bosses are in court and under investigations for allegedly stealing over 100 billion shillings. Emmanuel Toh, Citizen TV, Nairobi.
And of course, Moses Lenolkulal is the former governor of Samburu County, not Laikipia, as earlier stated. In the meantime,